guys, so as some of you may know through my social media accounts, about 2 weeks ago now I went and had my eyebrows microbladed. If you don't know what that is, it's a semi-permanent tattoo where they take a needle-like thing that has a few needles on it. They're very thin, hair-like, and make little strokes to represent little hairlines. And then they put color on it, the ink stuff. And then it gets down in the little cut they just made, and then bam, you got eyebrows. I don't know the real definition of this. Wait 1 minute. Advanced brow embroidery technique whereby superfine row of needles is used to create thin hair-like marks on the skin, which lasts up to 18 months. There you go. Okay, so the process. So I went to my friend, she just got certified to do microblading. What we did is we got there, and honestly, I'm not a very picky person when it comes to makeup. I wear my makeup very natural. I don't wear a lot of makeup. So all I really personally knew I wanted was to be able to wake up and not have to do my eyebrows at all. I just want to be able to put on foundation if I want to. I don't even wear makeup every day though. So I just really want to be able to get up and go and not look crazy. So, but I really didn't know much about the shape I wanted or anything. So I advise you to know what you want before you get there. But anyways, so we went, she drew my eyebrows on, she measured them to make sure they were the exact same length and everything, and they weren't too close in or out or anything like that. We went and tweaked a few things, and she had them drawn perfectly. My biggest fear in this whole thing was that I was going to come out and look just angry. Like I was just going to have angry eyebrows. So I was kind of nervous, I'm not going to lie, but I knew either way, in a few months it would be okay. I could get some bangs if I really needed to, but I was completely satisfied with all of it. Anyways, so she does that, she draws them on, and then before she even did that, she put numbing cream on my eyebrows. So it's awesome because tattoos, you don't get numbing cream. So whoever thought of this idea was genius. So they put some numbing cream on your eyebrows, let it sit there, then draw your eyebrows on. Make sure you like them, look in the mirror, measure them, all of that, and then they put more numbing cream on your eyebrows. After that, they choose a color for you. This part was a little tricky at first too because I didn't want to go too dark and have to look crazy, really, or go too light and then still kind of have to pencil them in or go over them in the mornings. So we picked a color, and then she really just begins. She does very small strokes, and I think the biggest question I keep getting is, does it hurt? And no, it doesn't hurt at all, because when they numb you, you do feel like, you feel them cutting your skin, I guess to say, but it's just the top layer of skin that they're cutting, and honestly, it does not hurt at all. It just kind of feels like someone's pulling at your hairs a little bit, but that's it. There's no pain. Like, I would not even rate it. Like, it's a 0 for the pain scale. So it was completely doable. It took, I think the whole thing, like after, the longest part was the drawing them and measuring them out, but the actual procedure of doing it, I think took like 10 minutes. It really did not take long at all. It was super quick. I was really surprised by that. After she got them all done, she put a ointment on them, and then that was it. At first, they are very dark. When you first get them done, they're dark, but that's completely normal, and that's how it's supposed to be. So it just looks, when you look at yourself, you're like, whoa, because they're so dark. But then after a few days, they start the healing process, and they start turning into the color they're actually going to be. The healing process, I think in full takes about 4 weeks. You're not supposed to go swimming or get them wet, wear makeup on them, anything like that. The place she was she got certified from, they sell bottles of stuff you can put on your eyebrows every day. But I'm not gonna lie to you, when I put it on my eyebrows, it would peel, like that stuff. And I'd done a lot of research on this previously, and I read that coconut oil heals them just as good and just as quickly. So I put coconut oil on my eyebrows instead for the whole healing process, because the other stuff, it would just flake off. So all of this would just be flaky all day long. So Harley, if you're watching this, I don't know, but you should sell coconut oil in your little salon because it works the best. And the other stuff just seemed to really kind of aggravate me and make it itch a lot more. So the coconut oil, I did not have anything any issues with it, and I didn't have any peeling or anything, like no scabbing up or anything. You do have to do this in a 2-part session. So like I said, I just went in 2 weeks ago and had the first part done. That's where they just go through the first top layer of your skin. The second time is when it goes a little deeper and it becomes more like permanent, I guess to say. I don't really know. And that's when you can do any touch-ups or anything like that. There is a few spots that I want to get, I will be getting touched up and filled in a little bit more, but besides that, I think it's fantastic. It's awesome to wake up and already have them done. Nick will compliment them every day, and he'll just be like, that's so weird that your eyebrows are done. Like, it's just so crazy because my whole face will look a mess, but my eyebrows are always done. But it saves so much time. I was never really comfortable and confident in doing my eyebrows on my own because I can be so OCD about stuff. So obviously, I've always been told that your eyebrows are sisters and they're not twins. But let me tell you, they're twins now. I would always be annoyed that like one would shape it different than the other, and it would just drive me insane. So I really barely even touch my eyebrows. If you could see right now, they really need to be tweezed. But we'll worry about that later. So this just makes it so much easier. It's supposed to last up to 18 months, I believe. But they do recommend getting 6-month touch-up and a 1-year touch-up. Or, yes. So that's about that. Like I said, I do go in about 2 weeks, I believe, to get them touched up and just make sure everything is perfectly how I want it. But I really have no complaints. The whole process was super easy, I love the result. It's awesome. The first few days, Nick did not understand what I was going to go get done. So when I got home, he kept saying, oh, so you just dyed them? You just dyed your eyebrows? Because they were so dark. But then when he saw like before and after pictures, he was like, wow. And now he's like, wow, you make them right now? I'm like, no. He's like, but your eyebrows are done. So I'm like, yeah, that's what I went and did. Like, he just doesn't really get it yet. So, but it's super easy. I can't wait until they're completely healed. But the healing process has been a breeze as well. Just take care of them, and that's really all there is to it. Let me see if I had anything else. No pain. They were a little bit itchy, but not really. They were itchy when I had that other stuff on them, but the coconut oil, no, not itchy at all. You can't put any water on them. And like I said, the healing process is completely up to your skin. Like, everyone's skin is completely different. It depends on your cell turnover and all of that, and just how your skin in general will react to it. So that's completely up to your skin. I'm going to insert some pictures of before and after, and even some silly pictures of the process getting done when I have the color just sitting on my eyebrows. And that's really about it, I think. I'm going to go back in about 2 weeks, I think it is, and have them touched up. So I'll make another video after that when they're completely healed and do another review for you guys. I'm going to leave my friend Harley's information down below. She has her own studio, and she's doing this all the time. She also does lash extensions that are beautiful. So if you're in the Fort Worth area and looking for someone, go to her. She does really good. I went to school with her. She's great. And for all my other friends that are estheticians, I don't know how it is in every other state, but in Texas, it's super easy to get certified in microblading, and it brings in a lot of money. So if it's something you're considering doing, it's not hard at all. Well, from the looks of it, I've never done it, but it looks super easy. A little nerve-wracking, but it just seems like another fun thing to do to go and develop your skills even more. I love how I say that, but I'm sitting at home with my kids all day, not doing anything aesthetics like. But you know what I mean? So